Ancient Age Exhibition TED Talk presented by Randy McPhee. What type of things did they farm back then, and do we use the same tools now? The answer is yes. The Egyptians maintained a largely vegetarian diet. Meat was very expensive. Be- Also, it could not last long as there was no concept of refrigeration, and so it was primarily reserved for nobility, the wealthy, and for festivals and special occasions. Animals used for meat included cattle and lambs. Egyptians grew crops such as wheat, barley, vegetables, figs, melons, pomegranates, and vines. They also grew flax, which was made into linen. The most important crop was grain. The ancient Egyptians used grain to make bread, porridge, and beer. Grain was the first crop they grew after inundation, the flooding season. Once the grain was harvested, they grew vegetables such as onions, leeks, cabbages, beans, cucumbers, and lettuce. Farmers planted fruit trees and vines along paths to give shade as well as fruit. There are some paintings today that are similar to the ones they made back then. Much of the art created by the ancient Egyptians had to do with their religion. They would fill tombs of the pharaohs with paintings and sculptures. Much of this artwork was there to help the pharaohs in the afterlife. Temples were another popular place for art. These are the main forms of transportation they had during the ancient age. Transportation in ancient Rome was different from today's world. They didn't have any cars or airplanes, but they developed an impressive transportation system with highways, horse-drawn chariots, and boats. When you picture the people of ancient Rome moving from place to place, you may picture them riding in a horse-drawn chariot. A chariot is a two-wheeled cart pulled by horses. You would ride in these standing up. This was the most common and preferred form of transportation because of how quickly chariots could travel. The Romans loved chariots so much that they even raced these carts as a sporting event. The end. Thank you for watching my grade 5 exhibition TED Talk presentation.